Hey, it's the Chief Bonding with board games and RPGs, but today we're not talking about RPGs, we're talking about comic books. I will mention Iron Root Republic from Denison, Texas, which is not far away from Dallas, which is where Eric July and the Rippaverse are coming from. Now, you say, why comic books? So I liked World War II comics when I was a kid. Unknown Soldier, Sergeant Rock was big. What was the one with the tank? General Lee? I can't remember. Something like that. I was into World War II, not superhero comics. But I saw Eric July. He had some big news because the first, ISOM 1 and 2, when they came out, they were breaking $1 million plus marks. And I thought, well, that's interesting. What's going on? And then I got hooked into the world building. So what was really neat for me, maybe for you, is that he's building a comic book universe called the Rippaverse. And you're able to jump in early because you have issues 1 and 2. And I've just backed Yara, some of the names. I'm never good with Superbook hero names. And there's a character called Gooding, which is featured in ISOM number 2, which I really like, and that book's supposed to come out at the end of spring, or at least you can pledge for it. But let me come over the top, show you just a couple pages. I don't want to overspoil anything. They'll be near the front of the book, just so you can see the art. But again, this is just a nod out there at the universe or world building that Rippaverse and Eric July is doing. So, and on that note, I will pour the very last part of this Iron Root Republic bottle. If by any chance, Eric, you see this, Denison, Texas, Iron Root Republic, you can go down there. It's probably 45 minutes from where you're at. It is, they won Best Bourbon in the World, which means United States, in 2020. You've got one of the best little distilleries right there on your doorstep. But let me get behind the camera. We'll go take a little bit of a deeper look. All right, I'm over top. So you have ISOM 1 and ISOM 2. And when they ship to you, these are a little bit thicker than your normal, comic books. When I bought them off the rack, they were skinny. Cheap paper. These are good paper, and they come with boards and bags. So let me pull these out real quick. We'll show 1 and then 2. So again, here is the cover. Here's the back. See, I like that. I don't know that full picture. Again, I'm not a comic book guy, so I just like that feel. Now, so I'm just going to turn. There's your cover there. We've got Eric July, Cliff Richards, artist, Gabe Elatib, I don't know how to say it, colorist, and just a couple pages. So I'll show this one. Again, sorry for the glare. You can see they're high quality, I'm telling you, it's high quality paper, nice sheen. I'm just going to randomly flip one more page, and that's all I'll show, just so you get a sign of the art. There's a little bit of gruesomeness. I won't go into the story or anything. I have read these. I like it. I guess the gist of the story is ISOM he used to be a superhero. He's, for some reason, reluctant and currently not, but he's getting drugged back in. So you have ISOM 1. Let me grab ISOM 2. Oh, I should say, too, this is Alpha Core. I have their book as well. I had a partner. Some of you know I'm a sergeant on the police department, a partner from decade ago, or decade and a half. Big superhero comic book fan. I told him I had these, and he wanted to read them and see what they're about. He hadn't heard about it. He's currently got my Alpha Core book, which features these guys, which are kind of like an elite force of the local police in Flores Park, but they're also not liked too much, but kind of interesting. All right, love this cover. We have a bad guy. I totally forget his name. Scary looking. Not quite the nice little picture on the back, but that's all right. Again, you can see fairly thick, high quality. I will show you Gooding. I'll find him in here because he's probably my favorite now. And again, I've referenced that's the book that's going to come out soon. So you get the Ethics of the Rippaverse over there. Nice little full color page. Bad guy. And let me show this first one. Maybe another one. And then let me find Gooding. So here's like a little ad for Gooding that's kind of slid in there, which is cool. So he doesn't have superhero powers. He's super smart, kind of like a Tony Stark, I think, but more like on a local level. Talks about how he fights fires, or he can come help you with other problems. You can see he's what medical response, fire extinguishing, criminal investigation, much more, and $49.99 a month to hire him. And again, you can see over here he's got these little like tech items, and he's got almost like one of these little dog robot walker things, although it's a little bit different than what you've seen from whatever that company is. So he caught my interest. I will back that book as it comes out next after Yaira. Let me see if we got one more shot of him. Kinda. So you can see the panels. Again, I won't spoil anything. This is just a quick look because you could be on the ground floor of the world building of the Rippaverse from Eric July. So Rippaverse, this is ISOM fighting some big bad, I don't know, Rastafarian alien looking thing. Chief bonding with board games and RPGs and some comics. See ya. Bye.